I don't know where this trend started or where it's going, but at this point I'm too afraid to ask.
But on the other hand,
how did we go from hangouts to obbies to tycoons to roleplays to stories to literally cursing the Roblox CEO? Let's talk about what made the game so impactful and where it started going wrong.
you're officially coming with me. You got that.
Roblox was a collaborated creation with Eric Castle, and the Scar of the Pride Land.
David.
You could create games, you could play them. Roblox was like the Disney of gaming. Unfortunately, in February 11th, 2013, Eric Castle had unfortunately passed away from cancer. Not paying attention to David, Roblox was going pretty strong. We had so many great games, so many great communities, endless possibilities, just so much potential. There was just one problem hiding in plain sight.
Chris Block's here. Starring.
You're not always going to be safe online, and minors are especially at risk of this. As a victim himself of grooming, Schlepp dedicated his career to protecting children from predators on Roblox.
And when I was, I believe, 10 or 11, I attended multiple STEM events that the Roblox was hosting. And then eventually I got in contact with a Roblox game developer, a very popular one. He had, at the time, one of, if not the biggest game on the platform. It was a very popular experience. Roblox had this guy in advertisements. They were promoting him around everywhere. And he was talking to me, a little kid. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is the coolest thing ever. And you know, for years, this guy, he used power dynamics and pretty much groomed me. He exposed me to very horrible, depraved stuff. And it eventually resulted in me finding out about a lot of this dude's activity and realizing what he'd done to me. And it resulted in an attempt on my own life. And my mom reached out to Roblox. Why is my son in the hospital? Blah, blah, blah.
How old were you?
I believe I was 15 at this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then he got banned. And then he got a cease and desist letter and was antagonized for literally trying to save children.
Outside of Roblox, and I think that there are lots of people outside of Roblox who really have the best intentions and the welfare of our community at heart. We all want to keep Roblox safe. And you know what? We welcome them in part of the dialogue about how to keep Roblox safer. And we have members of the community in these vigilante groups that started off in a really good place. They started off by saying like, hey, they're reporting on issues on Roblox. They're talking about how we could do better. And you know, we paid really careful attention.
This statement is just laughably hilarious. If Roblox is really paying attention, then what about when my mom emailed you guys about my own grooming case? What did you do then? Nothing. Actually, you kept paying the guy for...
I can't show everything from the videos on their channel. Go check out Schlepp's channel. But point is, they've been lying through their teeth. And when they switch up and try to reach out to Schlepp, he reasonably declined.
Or, you know, feedback and input to how to scale our system. It's why we focus so much on keeping everyone on Roblox where they can share images, right, or where all text is filtered.
Roblox went from lying about me to praising my feedback in the same sentence. Here's what David does not say. He does not mention that they went behind my lawyers' backs. He does not mention that his team had spent weeks publicly in the media comparing me to predators and mislabeling me as a vigilante. He does not mention that even after the outreach, they continued attacking me, and that in this very same sentence where he pretends to play both sides, he is still lying about me. This is not a company trying to work with someone in good faith. This is a company trying to rewrite the record publicly while they continue the same behavior that they claim to have stopped. After that, I didn't reject them. All I did was wait. And then I countered with two basic conditions: honesty and a basic discussion for the victims that they themselves have created. And well, that was too much for them because they never responded back. I will not stop speaking out for the thousands of victims that this platform has created. And the reality is, I think Roblox knows this. And I think this is why they didn't reach back out. And if that means I'm banned forever and can never play this game again, well, so be it.
So since this law in the UK, Roblox released an update where they would have to scan your face to assume your age so you can chat with other players. Which not only assuming someone's age based off appearance is pretty ridiculous, but the AI itself has been proven to confuse children to be older, and even the opposite. But hey, maybe it's not so bad.
If half monsters didn't exist!
Roblox's cybersecurity is already a mess. But hey, showing your face will truly ensure your safety. Anyways, the avatar update. So basically, if an outfit is inappropriate or just straight up disrespectful, it will be reset. Which is neat in theory, but what if an avatar is falsely reset? And another concern, what if the player in question is an adult? Point is, these updates basically benefit no one, and that's why we all hate David. Finally, the part you've all been waiting for! So for those who don't know, analog horror is like a form of horror in a VHS tape style. Some of these are depictions in a time period like 90s, 80s, or older. Some are like virus analog stories. You kind of get the gist. And now we got a bunch of analog horrors of David Baszucki. I don't have a good conclusion. I may as well wait for his reaction though. Honestly, I'm in on it so long as it isn't like death threats or anything. Freedom of speech, yo!